welcome to the stage the fantastic Kremena! Woo!
Hi. My name is Kremena. I am from Bulgaria. I work at the GIZ Academy, and I am a rebel. While most of my friends were learning how to drive, I focused on 3 alternative areas. Number 1, correcting bad grammar and spelling mistakes, because I'm a linguist. It's my duty. Number 2, resisting peer pressure. Okay, I'm a smoker, and I'm not going to let a bunch of ex-smokers change that. Number 3, sharing my personal information well, just the right amount without getting into trouble. My spouse is a girl, just like me. Only a little taller, younger, way prettier. In Germany, 2 women being married sounds a little boring. Where I come from, in Bulgaria, people tend to get shocked when they find out she is an industrial engineer. Of course, women can be anything they want to be in a post-communist society. It's just that she's so pretty and delicate, and people with high empathy want to do something about it right there. Like, find her a husband. Those kids need a dad. You get the point. So I can't be too careful about how I share my personal information. Even my past as a linguist is painfully obvious. Why do people write the word CDs with an apostrophe? It's a plural form, not a possessive one. It should read capital C, capital D, small s. You can't squeeze in an apostrophe just because it fits in there. Yes, I do have an issue with this. CDs existed for about a week, more than 20 years ago, and we still can't get rid of them. We are disposing of the devices that can play them and keeping every family member's collection of CDs, and DVDs, buying pieces of furniture designed and manufactured with the only purpose of storing this crappy, short-lived product with a glossy surface and a hole in it that only brings another mistake into this world. Like donuts with an apostrophe S. This is the kind of sharing that gets me into trouble. Fortunately, we have a millennial in my family, my cousin's daughter, Ralia. She's too young to be my peer, so her recommendations don't count as peer pressure. You know how millennials are. It's as if every one of them has this magic wand, invisible aligner. Probably. They can turn anyone into a mindful vegan foodie walking around with a yoga mattress sticking out of their backpacks. Gentle yet brilliant manipulators. A twist of the wrist, and here I go, bowing down to every bee I see. When I was a child, I see a bee, I go, yay, it's a bee, get out of here. Now I'm like, Your Majesty, are you okay? Can I get you a drink? Would you like to borrow the GPS? Bees. Ralia, my most precious and most brilliant millennial in the world, helped me figure out a way how to share with the entire world. She helped me set up my Facebook profile in less than 5 minutes. And now Facebook is my masterclass in sharing information, personal information. Location, age, relationship status, it's all out there for everyone to see. And I'm glad. I quickly learned to like. I'd give you 5 likes on your post if I could. I heart, I laugh my head off. I cry virtual tears on your wall, on your stories, even if you can't spell CDs properly. Sometimes I can't even recognize myself. I'm so open and radically honest and supportive of others. This is something completely new to me. After all, I was born in communist Bulgaria. It's on top of Greece. Until I was 15 years old, I couldn't tell the difference between a newspaper and toilet paper. I used to think TV was a distance learning course in Russian. And Coke, it was dangerous. None of us knew why. The American democracy juice. What if it suddenly gave me amnesia? What if I suddenly forgot and ignored my duty, my highest duty, to the common mother of us all, the party? As if having an intense mother country wasn't bad enough, I was raised by a very uncompromising single mom. Being a teacher, she has a way with words. And I mean, one word in particular. Kremena! Every time my mom shouted my name from the balcony at dinner time, the entire neighborhood froze in anticipation of an imminent thunderstorm. Where have you been? I've been looking for you all over the place for the last 5 minutes. 5 minutes? Nowadays, I would post this on Facebook. Back then, I was just thinking to myself, 5 minutes? Are you serious? Other kids get to play on the opposite riverbank. And some even go ahead and cross the border and run away to some Western country to never come back behind the Iron Curtain again. I ran to the backyard to get the stupid ball, and you are giving me a sermon just because you can't find me? This is the first time I'm saying these words out loud. And it feels great. For me, talking back to my mom was an absolute no-go. And so was eating ice cream in winter. Your friends are welcome to do it, but not you, young lady. And there was always a good reason for everything. In the case of ice cream, it must have been my bad tonsils or poverty or something about ending the Cold War. The ripple effect. My mom was okay with pretty much everything else as long as I didn't talk back to her, eat ice cream in December, or ride a motorbike. My grandpa died in an accident. And sometimes I wonder if it really was my safety she cared about, my mom. In the summertime, I spent days on end hiking in the mountains of Bulgaria. Romania is on top of it. There was almost no adult supervision. For some reason, our parents were okay with things like that. And remember, I'm talking about the age before mobile phones. If I got lost in the wilderness, I'd have to find my way back home or be eaten by a wolf, unless my good German friend Philip was there to protect me in the wilderness. I could get a ride from the hunters, keeping the wolf populations in check, unless I got shot by a stray bullet in the process. So again, the backyard, I could only be in for 5 minutes. And the forest with the wolves and the hunters and the poisonous mushrooms, I could roam for days. Believe me, I'm no different as a parent. My kids know exactly how many steps they can make before we get the attention of the entire neighborhood. The only difference is the word that I use. It's a word that manipulates gently but brilliantly every child in this world, any place, any time of the year. It contains just the right amount of urgency and conveniently comes in a variety of shapes and colors and flavors. My magic word is ice cream. I don't have to shout, I don't have to scream. Ice cream. And now I wonder, what's yours? What's your magic word? Thank you, and good night.